Thanks for joining me again. This is going to be another Scottish landscape, but I'm just putting clean water all over the paper using a large 8 brush, and then once that's nice and wet all over, you can see how the water's come off now, so I'm just going to dip the tips in just to bring all the hairs straight back together, and then I'm going to go raw sienna and a bit of Winsor crimson, and just bang it in all the way down to the bottom. Bit of a mishmash. Just nice and random. I'm just going to clean the brush. I'm going to go ultramarine with a bit of Payne's grey in there as well, just to add to the drama, and then just very quickly bang the sky in. That's all it is. There's going to be some water up here, so I just want to get some sort of reflection up there while I've got the colour on the brush. So the water's going to be about there, so I'm not. No, I think that'll do for the sky actually. I'm going to go overboard on it. Now we've got some distant hills, mountains. I'm just going to give that a very quick dry. So that the paint comes off a bit stronger on the paper. I'm just going to, all in the same colours I've just used. And more up here. We've got just wondering whether to bring it a bit lower. I'll see how it turns out. A bit raw sienna comes down to about there. Bring that down a little bit. Something like that. Raw sienna down to about there. And a bit of that there. Just soaking up these pools of water that are at the bottom of the paper. And then over on the right hand side there's a bit more land up there. Right up there, something like that. That's the background. In fact, that's not quite all the background. I'm just going to pull this tight first. I just want to try and create some sort of snow effect on the mountain. Just this mountain there, so just try and get some sort of snowy effect. So I'm just going to clean the brush and just take the excess water off on the tea towel. So you're just left with a clean, damp brush. Something like that. And what I'm going to do is go right up to the point. And then just, basically I'm just taking the paint off. And then just create a sort of, you see how it sort of creates a sort of mountain shape to it. Dip the tips in, clean the brush, dry it, and then do it again. Not too much water, or you're just looking for just a damp brush. Straight here there to get rid of him. And then got another little peak there, so I'll just pop that one in there. And then just a very small one over there. And I think I'll leave that before I do too much messing about. So that is the background done. So coming forward slightly, over on this right hand side, I'm going straight back into the raw sienna, a bit of ultramarine, a bit of burnt umber. This is coming down, let's get it a bit darker than that. Actually not too dark, there's going to be some dark in front of that. Something like that, and then a bit of light red in there as well, just all adds to the flavour. And it's coming across like this. And it's coming out like that. So the water's only there, so you can't really see much of it. Something like that. This is just plain brush, you can see, just creating sort of lighter area across there. I just want to put this together. Quick dry, and then I'm going to put a big rock now on the right hand side, so I want a big nice dark colour, doing ultramarine, burnt umber, a bit of light red in there as well, but leaning towards blue is the colour you're after. And this rocket sort of goes up there like that, there's something across there. It's quite thick paint, so I know I can go straight in. If you've done it too wet, you might have to let it dry a little bit. Then I can just go straight down like that. Something like that. Not quite the effect I was looking for, so what I might do is just go over a little bit with the sienna, just something like that. Just do a little bit more. What I might do, just have a little path in there. I'm just going to go light red, ultramarine. Just look like imagine like a path running across there, something like that. So something like that just leads the eye into the painting. So raw sienna, burnt umber. If I just push that up to it, a bit of yellow, a little bit of grass in there as well. Too dark, a little bit lighter. I just emphasise that path a bit more by that rock didn't quite. See if we can make this path stand out a little bit more. You can see this is slightly too wet now. I should wait for this to dry a little bit really. I'm entirely happy with that, just paint over little bits here and there. Tight a little bit. Paper's just stretched slightly. Just need to give that a quick dry. Few dips and dabs there. It's got a real, it's really dark down there. Really sort of dark in that area. Okay, so some sort of drama into it, 'cause it's not quite coming out at me yet. See what that is. Just re-strengthen that path again. So you can see the path. It's like a sort of shadow coming across. Might have done that a little bit too strong. That's a worry. Now it needs, I think it definitely needs a figure or something. Should put a little man in somewhere. I'm going to give him a red coat. Switch to the rigger brush here. Where should we put him? I'm going to put him down here somewhere. So he's got like this red coat on. And then this is blue. Again with like blue trousers. And a couple of legs going forward, little leg there. And then put like a little backpack on. Big backpack. Yeah, it's give him like a little walking stick. Shadows are going that way, so just follow that. Something like that. And then I think all I'm going to do now is have some little birds. Up there. And I'm going to call that one done. So I'm just going to get a card, I'm just going to scrape out my name in the corner. It's just dry enough to get away with. Let's see what it looks like with the mounts on. So this is the painting now, I've got the mount on it. So if we go and have a closer look. As usual, the sky. Got a nice lighter in it area here, just to break it up so it's not just one uniform colour. And then you can see with the mountings, I took the paint off with a damp, clean brush. It just gives it this nice sort of 3D effect. A narrow band of water there. We've got this path down the bottom that sort of leads up down towards the loch. Just in a very simple little figure there, walking off. Shadow, different colour and a different direction to this shadow, so that's rubbish, ignore that. Rocks, overdid it a little bit and tried to paint over some of them to hide that fact, but You can see there's a sort of nice sort of light and shadow effects. If you imagine the light coming across there, and then the shadows sort of, well actually the light must be coming from over there, mustn't it, if the shadows are coming across there. But you get the drift. Some little birds flying in the sky. Well, that's it for that one. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. You can also help me by liking, sharing the videos, leaving your comments in the descriptions. Keep practicing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.